Wrong one. That's not helpful to me at all. Ooh, getting closer. Alright, let's see here. I'm getting so close. Almost got this unwrapped in a way that it doesn't feel like absolute garbage. If I did... Okay. Thing I was hoping to avoid, but seem to not be able to. Okay. Okay. Mark seam. Luckily, this is going to be a solid color, so it's not like I'm going to be dealing with some... Oh, hey. Actually, that works out perfectly. That's what I was trying to do a while back, and I couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. Okay. Edges, mark seam. Oh, crap. Is there not a way to... Oh, man, I'm going to have to redo all of that. Okay. Well, just because I'm an ass and did this, I want to see what it looks like. So, here's a good lesson for everybody. Things not to do. As most of you know, I do like my things not to do. And here's one of them. Don't mark every line as a seam. That's when you end up with goofy shit like this. And that is going to be terrible. Terrible. This is a horrible UV job. It looks good. It looks like it'd be reasonable, but you put this into UE4 and you're going to have light bouncing everywhere on this thing. It is not going to make sense. You would get so much texture seaming and stretching and grossness. It's gonna be an awful experience. So let's fix it. Now that I've shown off what I did, which is wrong, clear that. Okay. So, first seam is definitely correct, which is this seam. Mark seam. Now, in fact, what I'm going to do, I am going to do this. Just make this a seam as well. That way, that gets out of the way. Now, okay. Straight line, keeps going, down, hits this. Then it cuts across to this, which is just the flat box. If I did that correctly. Hit the wrong button. Happens quite a bit to me. Boom. That one's done. Or that part's done. That is actually a pretty decent seam, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's okay. I'm used to that. Let's see. Unwrap. Boom. 2 good calls. Can we go for a third? I'm going to try for all 3, but first I'm going to save. Save as key. Save in the same spot as everything else. Alright. Let's see here. Boom. Let's see what happens. Unwrap. Now what matters to me is to make sure there's not a lot of overlapping stuff going on here. Like right in here. Right in here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just need to make sure that when it comes down to it, it's not going to give me undesirable results. Alright, we're going to take this and shove it over there for now. Oh, looks like the rest of it is going pretty well. Almost pretty well. Alright. And that, my friends, is basically our key. Need to slap some textures on it when I drag it over to the editor. Make it a material parameter or material instance so that I can change it on a whim, which is specific to how I have the doors set up. And that'll be good to go. Other than this, let's see, just so you guys are aware of what all I'm going to be working on both here and in my free time until we get it done. Basically, I'm going to be making 1 to 2 archways